Welcome back. You're watching Corporate Eye. Let's focus in terms of where the financial counters go. If we could just quickly pull up our Ujjivan financial and see what that counter is doing in trade. 0.1% lower is what we're looking at, but they're betting big on a revival in credit growth in coming quarters, especially from the informal economy. The microfinance lender is aggressively scaling up customer acquisition, and they're seeing big opportunities in the MSME and affordable housing market. Let's quickly listen into what the management had to say.
From our perspective, in a small finance bank, and especially in the sector, the unserved, underserved sector, we see a revival of demand and growth. So I think that will all add up to the revival of credit,
Sir, FRDI bill is under discussion, and depositors and representatives of their interests have said that it would make them more vulnerable. Sir, what do you feel about that?
Well, a deposit insurance under FDIC is always a big assurance to investors, and to pull it away, I think, it's a sort of big risk, and I think it has to be done with a lot of consideration. Especially small finance banks, when we are trying to attract a lot of depositors who have not been depositing with banks, who keep money outside, and to assure them that their deposits are insured is very important.
Sir, what is your strategy for fresh customer acquisition since the entire banking industry is in crisis? How do you plan to scale up?
Well, from our perspective, we have a huge market. We are serving the unserved and underserved. And we have 4 million customers in the microfinance sector. Now we are looking at the MSME business. There also there's a huge unserved market, which is not really served by banks so far. So there is a lot of demand. Affordable housing is another area, which again, it is a huge market, and where there are a lot of players, and again, there's big opportunities for growth.
So that's the management in terms of where Ujjivan is concerned. But another counter where Citibank is concerned